Hello guys, MyGamsBoy here. Today we are back with How to Build's Remaster, and today we are back with the Mr. Meat build. And so far, in the other 3 episodes, in episode 1 we finished the first floor, episode 2 we finished the second floor, and in episode 3 we finished this entire yard area, which I think turned out pretty good. And in episode 4, we are going to be working on the basement and the garage area, so let's just get started. So go back in this room, and over in this door is where the basement should be, where we started off. And basically, we are just going to be starting by going, breaking this row right here. And then we're going to just turn to stairs, and then break this row right here, and turn this to stairs. And then we're going to make this yellow concrete like this, all the way down, and then right here. And then we're actually going to leave this spot like this because we are going to break this out later. And then right here, the only problem we have now is that there's cobblestone, and if we change it, then it's just going to be yellow concrete right here. It's going to look something like this basically on the outside if we change it to yellow concrete. It doesn't look bad like this, but then right here it looks like this. So, we're just going to keep it like that. So, on that side, it's just going to be yellow concrete like that. And then we got to change that one as well. And then there's this side right here. And yet again, that's cobblestones. So, we're going to have to find a way to change it right here like that. So, I guess we are just going to have to go all the way across like this. And then change that to yellow concrete. And then the rest of the spots here are like this. So you know what, actually, I think for this, let's just change all this outside cobblestone to yellow concrete. So we're just going to change it from here all the way to up here. I think that's good enough. And then let's go back in here, and then we can now finish up this area. So for the stairs, we have this top one and then down 2, so 1, 2, 3 so far. And we're just gonna make 2 more rows like this, so it should be 5 like that, and it should leave us with a 3-block gap like this. And I'm gonna give myself night vision so I can see more. Okay, so now we have our night vision, and right here we're just gonna go out 3 with planks like this, so it should go all the way to here. And then we're gonna go around here like this with yellow concrete like this, and it should go down to here, and it will look something like this when you enter, so it looks a little bit nicer. I'm gonna do this so it makes putting everything in a little bit easier. We have to start working on the rest of this basement area. So now let's just add in the area where the floor is. So right here we're gonna then go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should be like this. And then we're gonna go out to here, and so it's be in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then bring that back to here like this. And then right here go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. And then bring that to under the stairs like this, so it should look something like this now. And then with the yellow concrete, we are gonna bring it around here like this, and around this, and then we're just gonna raise it up like everything else. And then right here we're gonna break up 2 more like this on every single spot, including the walls here. And we're just gonna go up 2 on every spot like this. And then we are just gonna break more of this out all the way to here. And then we're just gonna go around this entire spot like this, and right here, and then bring that back to here. And then we have to break all this middle part as well, and not the floor like I just did. So yeah, we are gonna have to break all of this as well. And then we can start adding in more walls and stuff. Okay, I messed up something. The wall should be right here, not right there. So yeah, the wall should look like this. And then that means that this wall should be right here. So I messed up a lot on this part. So yeah, the walls should go around like this actually, and then around to this end, and then all the way over to here, and then with yellow concrete go up 3 more like this on every wall. So it should go all the way up to here. And then the only problem we have is with the ceiling, so we'll fix that once we finish this wall. And you know what, I'm just gonna put in the wall here as well. It's not there in the actual thing, but I like how it looks a little more. And then I'll put that there. And then obviously we are gonna have to change that to yellow concrete. And then, as you can see, the ceiling looks mostly fine here. The only problem we have is this spot, which we could do this easily because there's walls that would be like above those. But this spot is actually an actual floor. It is this room. So what we are gonna do is we are just gonna change it to oak planks like this. And then we just have to put oak planks under it like that. And there we go. That's the walls, ceiling, and floor of this room done. So let's now decorate it, and then we can move on to the garage area. So this entire room is basically just going to be shelves and boxes. So we are just going to put shelves in like this in different spots. Put one there. Put one right here like this. Let's put one right here. I think this looks good. Let's put one right, I think maybe like right here, so like across, like so 1 2 3 4, then the 5th one's the shelf, so like that I think looks good. And then now for boxes, put like a corner thing there, one there, maybe one there, another corner thing there, and then like one there. I think this is good for the room. It doesn't really need much, it's a basement. So yeah, that's it for that room. I know there's like something on like a shelf here that you have to shoot off, but we're not going to add that because it's kind of just a shelf. So now let's move on to the garage, the final area for the house. So the garage, the final area is behind this door, and as you can see, it's going to go down again. So we are going to break out this spot like this, and then we are going to just add in some stairs like this. And right here, we are going to break out this. And then right here, we are going to make this spot stairs like this. And then break another one, put stairs there. And then put stairs here. So 1 2 3. And then 2 more. So 4 and 5. And actually, I was wrong about something. This spot is not going to be stairs. So it's going to be just this, and then we break that out. So it should be 1 2 3 like this. And then we're just going to break out this spot as well. And we're going to turn this spot into yellow concrete like that. And turn that into yellow concrete. And turn all these spots into yellow concrete like that. And then the only problem again is this spot, which is another room we worked on. So what we're going to do is we are going to have to turn this floor into oak. But what do we do here? Maybe we can do something like break this, put dark oak logs there, and then turn this floor into oak planks. So we kind of split up both floors and it'll look somewhat nice. And I think that might work. Okay, I think this works. So as you can see, it's a little bit split up like that. And now let's go back over here and back to the garage area that we're going to make. And it should be oak now. There we go. So it's going to be like this. And we're going to go out 1 2 3 4 5. And then we're going to go out 1 2 3 4. And then I think bring that back to here like that. And then this spot will be open like that. And then we're just going to bring that all down 2 more. So it's like lined up with this stuff. So it's going to look like this. And then we are going to have another floor right here. So it looks something like this. And then we're going to go inside. And we are now going to have to break this out. So You don't normally see this spot, so I think it's fine for now. We are just gonna break that, and then break that, and make this oak planks. And then we are gonna change this around us with yellow concrete like this. And apparently I didn't fill in that spot. And it's gonna look something like this. And then we fill this, and there we go. So it should look something like that. And then there's this spot, which is also gonna be yellow concrete. So now we go down, and it's gonna look something like this. And then right here, we are gonna have a door like this. So let's get a birch door, and it's gonna look something like that. And that's this area basically done. And then now we just have to do this garage area. So let's start with the floor. So for the floor, we are gonna bring it all the way over to here, and then right here as well. And then we are gonna go out all the way to here, like this. And then we are just gonna go around like all the way to this spot. And then with the yellow concrete, oh, I forgot this as well. With yellow concrete, we're gonna bring that all the way around to here. And then on the other side, we are gonna bring that all the way to here. And now let's bring these up to here. And then we'll start breaking out the higher spot, I guess. So now we can go up to like this. So it should look something like this right now. And then I didn't mean to break that. We are just gonna go all the way up 2 more like this. We'll break the moss here. It's probably not moss for you, but on this wall for me it is moss. And then we'll fill in this spot. And then we need to fill in this spot right here with yellow concrete. And then that's basically it for the walls here and the floor. And then for the ceiling, we're just gonna break this. Right now we should be under that like extra roof thing we made. And then we are just gonna fill all this in with oak planks, and that's basically it actually. So once we fill this in, that's basically all the floors and ceilings done for these areas. And then we just got to decorate this spot. So it's gonna sound like this. Now let's decorate it. So all we're gonna do here is we're just gonna place in a shelf like this, and then right here we are just gonna put in a little spot, and it's gonna look something like that. That's basically it for this room. Let's open up this door actually. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. I'm just gonna make it like this, and then we're just gonna open it up like that. Then we'll use dark oak logs and just basically do that to separate the two. I feel like dark oak logs to separate spots actually looks good, like floors. And it just looks like this, and I think that's good. Oh yeah, and let's fill in this as well. So all we need to do is just put stairs around this, and then put in some slabs around it, and I think that's good. So that's that area done. And then there actually isn't really any decorations in this spot, so it's good the way it is. Let's add some lights in. So we already put lights in this area. So for the next lights, we're gonna put them in these corners, and then in the middle spot like this. So it should look something like this, maybe. And then in the garage area, which is not really a garage right now, we are gonna put in some more lights like that. And then finally, we are gonna put in one for the basement, and that's gonna be down here. And you know what? Let's add like a thing here. We're just gonna put a small spot for lights, basically just below, and just make this spot a little brighter. And now finally we're gonna put them in these corners like this, and then in the middle. So 1 2 3 4 1 2, I think this is the middle, like that. And that's actually like all the lights in the house, and we have now completely finished this entire house. But we are not done with the series yet, because for the remainder of this series, we are going to be moving behind this door, which is a lot. So expect a lot of stuff over on this side. In the next few episodes, we are going to be building like an entire farm area, where there's a pig, and like we're gonna be building like a laboratory down like over here somewhere. So you know what? Let's not think about that now. Let's think about that later. I'm gonna end the episode here. So that's it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when another video comes out. Leave a like if you liked the video. You also don't have to go else if you want to, but if you want, you can. Try to get to 1.2K eventually. And yeah, that's all. Bye.